Hey y'all, and I'm back. So I decided to go ahead and start this book. I'm just so anxious to do it. But I want to share a couple of things with you all, first of all. So today I was looking and I was like, what does urban mean in the book world? So I looked it up and it was pretty much saying that writers don't shy away. It typically did. Let me get that piece of paper that I wrote it down on. It says the tone of the urban fiction is usually dark, focusing on the underside of city living. Profanity, sex, and violence, and usually explicit, with the writer not shying away from or water down the material watering down the material. So these are the type of books that I like. Give it to me raw. Don't try and sugarcoat nothing for me because out here in the real world, nobody's gonna sugarcoat anything for you. They're gonna give it to you raw and uncensored. So that's why. Well, that ain't why I'm doing this. I just want to share this with y'all, and it gives me something to do. You know, just gives me something to do. So on to the next topic. That's why I do this. But anyway, well, that's not why I do it. I do it because I love it. But that's where urban is in the real world. Okay. In the book world. Sorry. So um I'm still trying to decide on if I want to read all of K Renee titles because I know for a fact that not all of her books, but some of her books are related. So I think I'm just going to do the ones that are related and that I know for a fact that are related. And this book that we're about to read, A Real One Captured My Heart. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. If I had a Gabe and a Malay and all these book babes, I think I would be pretty set, you know? Someone that's gonna ride for me, back me up, and yeah. But Gabe, he's my guy. I love me some Gabe. Um, so with that being said, I don't know if I'm gonna do 10 chapters. I don't even know if I'm gonna give y'all 2 hours. But that's what I promised. So I don't know if we'll get all 10 chapters in. So what we're gonna do, I'll be live for 2 hours. But whatever we can get in, we can get in. That we can't, we'll do it tomorrow. And then of course, I am planning an all-day read this weekend. I'm not gonna tell you when. You just have to stay tuned to find out when I'll start and what day I will start. So, without further ado, now I can say in this book there's a lot of laughter. Um, there is um a lot of cheating. Um, I believe the primary woman of the primary um character is a BBW. I believe so, but I'm not 100% sure because it's been a minute since I read Gabe. I call it Gabe. I don't even call it by its real title. A Real One Captured My Heart. I call it Gabe. So I don't know if you guys remember when I told you all, I was like, "Ooh, y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it." The guy is so hilarious. He's afraid of roaches. He's afraid of anything that crawls. This is the book. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start it. And for those that want to know where you can find this book, you can find it on Kindle. And I'm not promoting, I'm just telling you where you can find it. And it also comes in um it also comes, I think it's a, I know it's a book, but it's a paper copy, hardback, whatever. I do know that for a fact. So you can find it on Kindle or go to Miss K Renee page and ask her how you can buy it. Or you can buy it from Kindle, however you want to do so. So we're gonna jump right on in. Y'all would like it. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I love my books. Here we go.
Chapter 1 Shanice Y husband's phone kept buzzing, and I was trying to get dressed. I was on my way to meet my best friend Gia at this club called the X Lounge. She wanted to pregame and have a few drinks before we left for our trip to Mexico. She swore we wouldn't be out long, and I'm holding her to that. I can't function with no damn sleep. I promised her I would let my hair down and have a good time while we were on vacation. Los, I called out and got no response. His phone had stopped buzzing and was now beeping, meaning a text.
Oh, so now it wants to act up. Let's refresh it. Hold on, guys. People always want to call me when I go live. It never fails. I think I need to refresh it so it'll play right. So we heard all of that. Let's go on to the next page. Maybe she'll add right.
Message had come through. I leaned over and picked his phone up. It was a message from an unknown number. Unknown, Faith, call me. Mitcha is sick, and I'm taking him to the emergency room. Call me right back, Carlos. Our son is sick, and you need to be here. What the fuck? My mind was racing, and I took off out of the room looking for Los ass. Los. I yelled out but got no answer. This nigga would have to see me on this shit. I don't give a fuck what he had going on. I couldn't call the number back because the text came through as unknown. One was not putting up with no more of Los's bullshit. He cheated on me once before and I forgave him. It took a long time to get our marriage back on track. If I find out that his ass is cheating on me again and got a kid out there, first, I will fuck him up, and then kick his ass out. I'm no shabby looking chick, I could pull any man I want to. I'm 28, mocha skinned complexion, a thick size 14 and loved my damn body, every curve. Los always talked about my weight and kept pushing that I needed to lose weight. I was thick, but I was fucking beautiful.
Fuck
I
Los,
worked out,
man.
but it was for my satisfaction, not his. I
Okay.
always told him if he didn't like me the way I was, then he had some decisions to make.
Yes, he do.
I was all over the house looking for his ass. I stepped down in the basement and I heard voices. He was talking to his right hand and his best friend Jarvis. I knew he couldn't have been far. He doesn't go anywhere without his phone.
Mm.
Los, who the fuck is texting you, talking about your son is sick? I yelled at his ass, and he looked at me as if I was crazy as hell. Yo, don't you see me talking to Jarvis? Why are you coming at me with all this damn aggression? He looked at me with his mouth all twisted. I didn't give a damn who was here. I asked a question that his black ass needed to answer. Yo, I will talk with you later. You got more important shit to handle right now, Jarvis told him. Carlos, you need to start talking. I stated, staring his ass down. The best attribute about me being in the profession I was in, is that I could detect a liar. I was a criminal lawyer, and the best at it, hadn't lost a case yet. I don't know what the hell you are talking about, Shad. What text, and what fucking baby? This nigga asked me with a straight face. Why would you randomly get a text about your son being sick? Nigga, you cheated on me and had a baby. I screamed. I was so damn mad I couldn't hold the tears that formed in my eyes. as they began to fall. Shanice, I don't have a baby, we use different codes like that when it's an emergency in the streets. Let me see the phone. I gave him the phone, and he pulled the text message up and twisted his face up. He pressed a few buttons on his phone, turning the speaker on so that I was able to hear the conversation. Hey, what's up? A female voice answered. Yo, did one of y'all text me from an unknown number? One got a crazy text about my baby being sick, he asked the chick. Yeah, that was Mont, we need you at the spot like right now, she stated. I'm on my way, and we gon' have to come up with some other ways to communicate because my wife saw that shit. He stated and hung up. It don't know what the fuck you got going on, but I'm not playing these games with you, Los, I told him. Baby, I told you what it was, I would never put you through no shit like that again. I told you I will do whatever it takes to make you happy. You are getting a little thick though, I told you to get in the gym, that shit is not healthy to be gaining all that weight. This idiot spoke attempting to kiss my lips. I threw my hands up to block the kiss. Los, you sound fucking stupid right now. I don't give a damn what you think of me, if you feel that you have to cheat on me because I don't meet your look standards, you need to do what you have to do. But you need to divorce my ass before you do it. If you ever cheat on me again, I'm fucking you up. And for future reference, don't say that shit to me again. You don't have to love the way I look. I love the way I look, and I'm very healthy, I stated and walked off. I wasn't buying that code shit, something was up, and he better hope I never find out what it is. I walked back upstairs to finish getting dressed. Once I was finished, I grabbed my purse and headed out to meet Dia. I sent her a quick text letting her know I was on my way. I needed a drink, and that's something I rarely did. Chapter 2 Truth was walking in the club, heading up to VIP when someone bumped into me full speed ahead. Oh shit, I'm so sorry, the chick that bumped into me apologized while trying to wipe the drink she spilled on my shirt off. It was a good thing the shirt was black, this shit cost a grip though. I stared at her for a moment, baby girl was fine, but I was good on women right now. I always seemed to find women that was too damn messy, and full of drama. Don't be sorry, be careful, I told her and walked off, taking the stairs to VIP where my right hand Gabe and our crew were located. I thought your ass wasn't gone come, you were bitching about the early flight we have in the morning, Gabe reminded, as he dapped me up. I hated doing any damn thing early in the morning. I wasn't a morning person at all, the only thing that could get my ass to wake up was sex. If you weren't offering that, then don't fuck with me until around noon. Hit, I started to stay my ass home. But I knew I would have heard your shit all the way to Mexico in the morning, I said as I poured myself a drink and took a seat. We were at this new club that just opened downtown Philly called the X Lounge. The owner Jalil and I have been friends for a long time, and we were also business partners. I haven't told Gabe that I was part owner of this club. One thing about me is that I move in silence, I wasn't hiding it from him. I just felt that everything that I own doesn't need to be announced. I was a silent partner, I didn't want to be in the forefront. I wanted to make my money and keep moving. Man, I sure hope your grumpy ass cheer the fuck up before we get to our destination. Do you know how much pussy is going to be walking around in Mexico? If you have that frown on your face the entire time, we not hanging with your ass, Gabe stated, with a frown on his face. You worry about how you gon' pull all that pussy, nigga. I'm going to worry about me getting the relaxation y'all say I need, I told him, as I sipped my drink. I let Gabe talk me into going on this trip to Cancun, with a couple of our friends. True enough, I never take time to just relax and enjoy the fruits of my labor. I have been on the grind in these streets for years, there have been times when I said I was done but kept pushing it off. I don't think I will ever leave the streets alone. I invested a lot of my money and buying up businesses left and right. I have always believed in finding ways to triple my income. I'm 30 years old, with no family that I knew of. I was a product of the streets, raised in foster home after foster home. I met Gabe in the last foster home I was in, and I stayed there until I was 17. Our foster mother was cool, but I needed to be on my own. My attitude just didn't mix with the kids that came through that house. When Gabe came, it was like we just clicked, and a bond was created. Hell, he felt the same way I did, so we didn't worry about making any new friends. We hung in the streets, and of course, got attached to its bullshit. We both came from nothing. Shit, I was wearing the same damn clothes and shoes for months. I got a job as a runner for a local drug dealer, Black Rob. A few months later, I came up in the drug game. I was able to get a place for Gabe and me. It wasn't the best, but it was ours. I made enough to keep a roof over our heads, clothes on our backs, and food on the table. Eventually, I stopped fucking with Rob and bought my own way to move. A few years later, we had made millions, and Rob became my enemy. I tried my best to partner up with him, but his ass wanted war. His damn people fell off with him and joined my team. Some made the cut, and some didn't. Rob felt there was no room at the table for us both to eat. Let's just say, his ass is no longer seated at the table, and the only thing he eating is dirt. After being on the streets and working my ass off for years, I became the plug. I was smart and strategic about how my organization moved. We supplied all the local dealers in Philly, and in several other states. The streets thought I was God. To me though, I was only Truth Baylor, and the women were forever trying to get at me. I was 6 feet, 230 pounds of muscle, mocha complexion, brown eyes, with a low faded out cut. I was a nice looking man and I understood why they acted that way. For a minute I was eating that shit up. But not anymore, I'm just not into having 1,000 women in rotation, that shit was too exhausting trying to juggle their asses. My ex decided to go get pregnant by another nigga, so that shit was dead right there. I have been single for the last year, and I was good on that relationship shit. I got 2 women I'm sexing and that is it, that's all they can get from me. True, you don't hear me talking to your ass. Gabe yelled. What? I was zoned out, what you say? I asked him. Lexi was trying to get your attention, he nodded over to the bar area in VIP. What she want? I asked. Nigga, how the fuck am I supposed to know? She been sittin' on your dick, not mine. This nigga smirked. I didn't have time for her shit, I'm gone stop fucking with chicks I meet in the club. She see me sitting here, she should have come over and spoke to me. Instead, she sittin' over there waving and shit, waiting for me to approach her. I'm about to head out, I will see you at the airport, I stated, and dapped Gabe up. I was leaving the VIP section and I saw MS. Lady that spilled her drink on me leaving. I'm going to let you walk out first, I don't need you spilling shit on me again, I told her. Listen, I said I was sorry, rude ass, she yelled and walked off. I watched her walk out the door with all that ass jiggling, I couldn't do anything but shake my head walking out to my car. My phone vibrated in my hand and it was Lexi calling. I hit ignore and pulled out of the parking lot. Lexi had sent about 10 text messages and called I don't know how many times. I wasn't in a place where I felt like dealing with her bullshit. Believe me, she brings a lot of bullshit with her messy ass. The more I thought about it, I needed to go ahead and stop messing with her. Chapter 3 Gia felt a hand slide across my face, and I jumped up. I should have known that it was my Princess Melanie. It was time for me to get up anyway, I had a flight to catch and I only had a couple of hours before I needed to get to the airport. Mommy, you scared me, why did you jump? She giggled. That's because you scared me, little girl, why are you up so early? I asked, kissing her cheek. Because I wanted to see you before I left. Daddy is here to pick me up, Melanie said, as she got off the bed. He said he called your phone, and you didn't answer. So, he used his key to get in the house. I got out of the bed and went into the bathroom to shower. Tell your dad to give me a few minutes to shower. I told her, and she walked out of my bedroom. Melanie was my heart. She was 8 years old, smart as ever, and never wanted to be away from me. It was hard for her when I told her I was going on a trip. My best friend Shanice planned this trip for us as a birthday gift. I was happy as hell and would enjoy Cancun to the fullest. Sha and I have been friends since we were in kindergarten. Our mothers were even best friends. Sha went away to school and I felt that college wasn't the right fit for me. I met Tommy, right before I graduated, and got pregnant with Melanie. The messed up part about it was I could never get Tommy to commit. He always had some bullshit to spit about us being good just the way we were. One was tired of that shit and stopped fucking with his ass, and now he the one that's pissed the fuck off. I don't really care about how he feel, for the last 2 years I have been doing me. He has a key to my place if an emergency occurs. I'm glad he used it this morning. I would have still been sleeping. I dressed quickly and walked out to say my goodbyes to my princess. Hey Tommy, thanks for getting her for the week, I told him. That's my daughter, you don't have to thank me. Don't let this little trip get you fucked up, you know what it is. He looked at me with his face scrunched up. Boy bye, I'm single, you had your chance to be the man that I needed, and you wanted to be the man that all the women needed. So, guess what, we both single out this bitch, he laughed, and he was pissed. Lonnie Bear, let's go see your grandmother, Tommy stated. I kissed my baby girl and they left. I went into my room and grabbed my suitcase and was out the door. It was going on 3 in the afternoon, by the time we made it to Mexico. Shall let's get changed and go down to the pool bar, I said, to my friend. She needed to cheer the fuck up, I don't know why she is letting Los bullshit get to her. I can't stand his ass, he has tried on so many occasions to stop me and Sha from being friends. He didn't like my being a stripper. Truth be told, I just didn't like his ass because he was a fuckboy. I'm with it, let me go shower and put my bathing suit on, she replied. I went to get dressed in my swimsuit as well. Shanice, leave that big ass rock on your finger in the safe. We don't need nobody trying to rob our asses because they think we got money, I told her. Shit, there was no need to draw unwanted attention. You might be right, she agreed and put her ring and bracelet in the safe. We made it to the bar, having our first drink. A group of guys walked up and took a seat at the end of the bar. Damn they fine, every last one of them can get it. I just made a decision to be the biggest hoe I can be on this vacation, I told Shad. What? Yeah, they not that damn fine, she laughed. Bitch, you crazy, I know a fine nigga when I see one and one see nothing but the highest level of fine. I said. The group of guys cheered and clapped at something. I was trying my hardest to see what the hell was going on. I swear when the nigga they were cheering on came into view, I almost slipped out of my damn chair and fainted. Bitch, who the fuck? I mean, I think I just saw God. I whispered to Shad. Yeah, shut the hell up, there is no man on this earth, that damn fine, she said and turned to look toward the guys. She was staring hard as hell at the dude. Oh, he got your ass stuck too, huh? I asked her, laughing my ass off. Let's go back to our room and order room service. I'm starving and I need a nap before we go clubbing tonight. Sha stated and quickly walked off. I'm not sure what the hell got into her, but I guess she would tell me later. On our way back to the room our best friend Tammy called my phone. Tam, what's up? I answered, putting her on speaker so Sha could hear her. Didn't I tell you to call me, when you made it? She yelled. Damn friend, our bad we were too busy trying to get to the pool, I told her. Tam, we sorry, Sha spoke in the phone. Shanice, I saw your no good ass husband last night. I tried calling your damn phone I don't know how many fucking times, Tammy stated. My shit died when I was out with Gia. Where did Silos it? Sha asked. I saw his ass in the bar down north, I'm sending you a couple of pictures to your phone right the fuck now. Tammy said, and Sha grabbed her phone out of her pouch. What the fuck? Sha yelled. I grabbed the phone, and Los was hooked up with some bitch. Yep, you need to leave that scum bucket babe, he is not worth the fucking trouble. But whatever you decide, I'm with you, friend. Tam stated. Me too Shad, we can't tell you how to handle your husband. But know that we got you. I told her. I will check on you two later, I got to get to work before I'm late. Tam spoke, and we said our goodbyes. Chapter 4 gave M happy as hell to be away from the street life for a little while. 4 years all we have done is work our asses off, we needed this time to unwind and live a little. It took me a minute to get Truth to agree to come with us. That nigga was my brother, I watched him bust his ass to make sure we never wanted for shit. I wasn't thinking about being in the streets with him, but I ended up right by his side. When we left the foster home, Truth made me a promise, we would never have to go back. He has always been a man of his word, when he said he would do something. That is exactly what he did, and I was the same way. He was out in the streets with his own crew for a while. One was doing my own shit, trying to decide what college I wanted to attend. The street life wasn't where I wanted my life to be. It wasn't until he came home one night fucked up, because some niggas tried to rob him. I knew then, I had to be a part of his team. There wasn't a motherfucker alive that would watch his back like I would. So, here we are, many years later at the top of the game. We were nothing to fuck with. Truth was one cold ass nigga. He had a kind heart, but that nigga played no games. Truth was a planner, he thought things through, I just reacted immediately. My mind isn't set up for bullshit, my tolerance level was zero. I guess that's why I have never been in a real relationship, I have had my share of women. I just wasn't ready for the commitment shit yet. The women loved me, and I loved them back. I just didn't love them enough to settle down, and then be hit with some bullshit. I will admit that I have some trust issues, I guess I have to work on that shit one day, but today just wasn't it. Getting a woman will never be my problem, they flock to me. I think for most women I meet it's the thrill of having a man like me on their arms. I'm not one of those cocky niggas that's stuck on himself. I'm just stating facts, I was a nice looking dude, with plenty of cash and they knew it. I'm 29, 5'9", light-skinned complexion, tattoos, muscles, and my hair was cut in a low fade. True, we ready to go, bruh. I said as I stepped into his room. This nigga was sitting out on his patio reading a book. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the nigga was a real-life thugged-out geek. I guess that's why we succeeded in this drug game. We in a country where there is nothing but bad bitches and this nigga reading a damn book. When he made it out of the room, we all took a shot and headed downstairs to the club. I got a VIP section for us, Blaze spoke, as he led the way. Once we were situated in VIP, the bottle girl came and took our drink order. The music was live as fuck in here, they had Travis Scott Sicko mode blasting. Damn, it's packed in here, I observed, jamming to the music. I'm glad y'all got this VIP section, it's too many damn people on the first level, Truth said satisfied, he never liked to be around too many people. I had to agree with him, as I looked around the club, my eyes were focused on the bar, and the two bad chicks I saw earlier were at the bar having a drink. I stood up and went to stand next to Blaze. Yo, I need you to go invite those two sexy women, at the bar up to VIP for me, I stated. Nigga, it's a plethora of sexy ass women in here. Who are you talking about? Blaze asked. I pointed the ladies out, and he nodded in understanding, making his way downstairs to the bar. I watched their interaction to see if they would come up to join us. When Blaze approached them, it took a minute. They seemed to go back and forth, but finally, they got up and followed Blaze. When they entered the VIP section, I got a good look at them. I had to down the rest of my drink, these chicks were sick with it. Damn. Ladies, how are y'all doing tonight? I'm gay, and this is my brother Truth, I told them. Nice to meet you sexy, I'm Gia and this is my best friend Shanice, Gia introduced. Her friend was standing there with her face screwed up, staring at Truth. I turned from her to look at him, and this nigga had the same damn screw face. You two know each other? I asked them. Gia, I'm going back downstairs, I don't like hanging with rude niggas, Shanice stated and walked off. True jumped up so quick he almost knocked my ass down. Damn, I guess they do know each other. Well, Gia, sit down and have a drink with me until they squash their beef. I nodded to the seat beside me, and she looked from me to her friend. No, I think I need to go check on my friend. She seems a little irritated with your brother, she replied. I looked over, and her friend seemed to be in a heated battle with Truth. I'm sure Truth was going to calm her little ass down soon enough. I think your friend is good for now, I told her, and she glanced over toward where Shat and Truth were standing. Okay, I guess we good. If she needs me, she will let me know, she agreed. I think Miss Gia Fine Ass would be my best friend for the rest of the week. Chapter 5 Shanice thought I was mistaken earlier when I saw the dude at the bar. He was the same guy from last night that one had bumped into. I had apologized and his ass was rude as hell to me. There was no way in hell that I was going to stand and hold a conversation with him. So, you're gone call me names, and think you can just run off? Truth asked. Look, I don't know you and you damn sure don't know me. So, why are you in my damn face? I yelled. First of all, I'm a grown-ass man and I don't do all that dramatized shit you on right now. I would like to extend an apology for the way I acted in the club last night. I shouldn't have done that, and I'm sorry, Truth stated. I felt my phone vibrate in my clutch and I tried to grab it quickly. It was Carlos calling. I have been calling this nigga all day, and he never answered. Hello, I have been calling you. Hold on one sec while I go somewhere quiet. I'm sorry, I need to take this call, I will be right back, I said to Truth, and walked off. Once, I made it out of the club, I was able to speak. Los, why the fuck I see a picture of you hugged up with some bitch? I yelled. Shad, I wasn't hugged up. The chick asked me a question and I had to get close enough to hear what the fuck she had to say. No ho ass Tammy, told you that shit because she was in the damn club. You need to stop fucking listening to your friends and put some trust in your man. He spoke, and one was pissed off knowing he wasn't going to own up to that shit. That's some bullshit, I don't know why I even asked you. Knowing that you weren't going to own up to the shit. I screamed and hung up in that nigga's face. I was so sick and tired of Los, with the shit he has been on. I got some shit for his ass. Starting right now I'm doing what the fuck Shanice wants to do, fuck him. Shad, is everything alright? Why did you leave out? Gia asked as she walked up to me. That was Los, he finally decided to call me back, and his ass denied it of course. He said the girl asked him a question and he had to get close enough to hear what she was saying. What? That is some real life bullshit, Gia expressed, and I had to agree with her. I can't think about this shit. I need a drink, and I need one right now. I spoke with irritation in my voice. Los was getting on my last damn nerve. Something was eating at my ass about him, and I wasn't going to rest until I found out what it was. Let's go have a good time, and why don't you get to know that sexy creation from God in there, Gia stated, and walked off. My head was spinning, and I was not thinking clearly. We went back to VIP, and I immediately asked for a drink. Everything good? Truth asked licking his lips, and I don't think he did it intentionally but damn was that shit sexy. I took a good look at him, and I must say that I have never seen a man this fine. Nothing was out of place, no marks on his face and his skin was beautiful. Lord bless his mother, because she did a wonderful job with this man. Everything is fine, I nervously spoke, as I downed a shot of Patron, and then poured another one. I'm not a drinker but tonight I was going to drink all my problems the fuck away. We all sat around and talked for a couple of hours getting to know each other. Not really talking about anything of importance other than where we grew up. Basically, we just talked shit all night. Gabe was the funniest person I have ever met, I swear he had me, and Gia crying in laughter. I believe Gia was feeling him, and he was damn sure feeling her. He didn't leave her guessing about anything. What took me out was when he told her he was going to fuck her upside down. I have never heard of no shit like that before, and Gia crazy ass asked what time they were getting started. I lifted my drink that I had the bottle girl bring me, and I was feeling good as hell right now. Beautiful, you need to slow down, before we have to carry you out of here, Truth spoke, staring at me. Dirty by Tank came through the speakers and I was in a zone as I poured another drink and turned to look at Truth. What if I want you to carry me out of here? I replied without thought, staring at him as he was staring back at me. I guess he was staring so hard to see if I was for real or not. We stared at each other for the longest time, until he stood abruptly walking over to me lifting me up into his arms. Gabe, find another place to sleep tonight, Truth yelled out to his best friend, as we attacked each other's lips, walking with me in his arms out of the club. I don't know what the fuck I just agreed to, but at this point, I really don't give a fuck. Some shit is up with my husband, and I have decided while I'm here I will live in the moment. Chapter 6 Truth wanted nothing more than to sex the hell out of this woman right now. But something tells me that this is not the shit that she would normally do. She doesn't even seem like the type to drink the way she was drinking. Which means that she had some heavy shit she was dealing with. Baby girl, tell me where your room is, and I will make sure you get to your room alright. You don't need to be out here with me, not while you like this, I told her. Truth, I'm not drunk, I know exactly what I want to do, and who I want to do, and that is you, she whispered. Looking up at me, and I threw caution to the wind and said fuck it. I walked with her in my arms to my suite. When we made it inside, I placed her on her feet. Shanice walked up to me and pushed me against the door. I yanked her aggressive ass to me and tried to suck her fucking tongue out of her mouth. Shorty doesn't know who she is fucking with, but she would soon find out. The kiss was so powerful I almost forgot who was running the damn show. I pulled away, because I didn't want her to regret this shit in the morning. I was a grown-ass man, would I look like fucking with her while she was fucked up? It wouldn't feel right to take advantage of her when she wasn't in her right state of mind. I have met plenty of women in the clubs before, and I piped their ass down because getting with me was their goal. But I don't feel like this is what she is looking for. Hell, I don't even think baby girl knew who the fuck I was. Just about everyone knew me and the power I held, but I didn't think she had a clue. What's wrong? She looked at me with confusion. Come on beautiful, let's go get you in bed, tonight is not the night for this, I explained, and we walked in the bedroom. I grabbed one of my t-shirts and an extra toothbrush that I had packed and gave it to her. Thank you, you sure you don't want to join me? She looked over at me. Nah, you go ahead and shower beautiful, I will be right here when you get out. When she closed the door, I was fist fighting the air. Fuck, this shit is new for me, I swear the old me would have had her ass bent over in the fucking elevator. The way my dick is set up, she would have been feeling like I was still in her weeks later. I turned some music on and went to pour myself a drink. I was damn sure going to need that shit. I walked back into the bedroom, and she was laying on the bed. You feel better? I asked her. Yeah, thank you, she replied. You good? No thanks needed. Let me hop in the shower real quick, I will be right back, I told her. I got out of the shower and slid on my sweats walking back in the room. Baby girl was knocked out, I decided to let her sleep. Sleep didn't come easy, but I was finally able to drift off. The next morning, I felt movement in the bed, I opened my eyes to see her staring at me. Good morning, how did you sleep? I asked her. I slept good, what about you? She questioned, rubbing her hand up and down my chest. I had a beautiful woman sleeping next to me, so I slept wonderful, I replied. Can I ask you a question? She looked over at me. Anything, what's up? I turned to face her, giving her my undivided attention. Why did you stop last night? I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. I wanted you, I know I sound crazy, but I want to live in the moment while I'm here, she stated. Live in the moment, huh? I didn't want to take advantage of you, and then you wake up feeling fucked up. That's not a good look, baby girl, I stated. I'm awake, my feelings are still the same as they were last night. Let's live in the moment, I don't expect anything from you once we leave this resort, she replied, as she kissed my lips and I latched onto her tongue. Let me get this straight. You want us to fuck the shit out of each other until we leave this place? No strings attached, just me and you. Yes, she replied. I looked at her for a minute. She moved closer to me, rubbing her hand up and down my chest again. She began sliding her hand in my sweats and grabbing my dick. That motherfucker came to life instantly. Even if I said no, his no-brain ass was rising for the party, giving her the answer she was looking for. I grabbed her ass up so quick, pulling her on top of me. She crashed her lips into mine. We began attacking each other like some hungry ass animals. This chick was fucking beautiful, her body was insane, and I was going to touch every inch of it. She wanted to play with me, her ass was gone learn many lessons fucking with a nigga like me. I was down for whatever it is she was looking for, she wanted to live in the moment, and that's what the fuck I was going to give her. Hard dick, every damn moment I could give it to her ass. You sure about this? I asked as I began to suck on her neck. I reached over and grabbed the remote and turned the music on. Take You Down by Chris Brown came blasting through the speakers. I had to smirk because it was a perfect song for the occasion. Truth, please I need you, she moaned. I began licking and sucking on her breast as her body was pressed against mine. I flipped her on her back, sliding my tongue across her nipple, giving each breast equal attention. Gliding my tongue and sucking all over her body. Nibbling on her thighs, and she spread her legs like a beautiful butterfly opening for the first time. I continued to kiss and suck her inner thighs, finding my way to her glistening pussy. The moans escaping her mouth was fucking with my mental. I slid my finger in her gushy ass pussy, and I almost came prematurely. Damn. I slid my tongue across her butt and latched on, sucking the life out of her shit. Her body lifted from the bed. Truth, oh my god, she screamed as she threw the pussy against my tongue as I slid it in and out of her. I continued to suck her pussy lifeless. Truth, I can't hold it, am coming. Please don't stop, fuck this feeling is so good, she moaned. I continued my assault on her until her nectar came flowing out. I got off the bed and grabbed a condom out of my bag and slid it on. One crawled back in the bed and hovered over her. Shad, there is no coming back from this once I slide in these walls. She nodded, giving me the okay. I leaned down, kissing her because she was going to need a distraction. I slid in her, and her body tensed up as I worked my way in her folds. This shit was so tight I had to stop moving, to gather my composure. Fuck, baby, this is some good ass pussy. I groaned as I continuously thrusted in her walls. Oh, I have never felt dick so good in my life. Fuck Kate, she screamed and began throwing the pussy back. I underestimated her because this pussy was the fucking truth, and I felt like I was going to fucking lose it. I fucked this girl life up for Al going at it. About an hour now, and we were still I'm coming again, I can't stop it, truth. I can't hold it, it feels too good to hold it, baby, she screamed as I tried to break my dick off and out of her, as we both her ass. I thrust it relentlessly in and came together. KKK. What the fuck kind of? We stayed connected trying to catch a gold you got between your legs. I asked her, our breath. I looked at this woman wondering what the fuck have I gotten myself into? This woman had me stuck, and I swear I felt my heart jump every time I thrust it inside of her. I don't know what the hell that meant, but I know I need to be careful. Chapter 7 Gia can't believe Sha left with truth. I was cheering my bitch on though. I hope she didn't back out and fuck the hell out of that nigga. Fuck Carlos, that nigga has always been shady to me. Something tells me that some shit is going to pop off with him, and I was going to kick his fucking ass. Gia, thank you for letting me crash here last night. I can't believe I got kicked out of my shit, Gabe spoke. We were sitting in the room eating breakfast and talking about all kinds of shit. No problem, I felt sorry for your homeless ass, I laughed, and he threw a piece of bacon at me. I took some of my eggs and slung it on his ass. He jumped up from the table coming for me. I moved quick trying to make it to the bedroom, but I felt my body being lifted in the air. Where are you going, lightweight? He said, holding me in the air with one hand. Let me down, Gabe, I laughed uncontrollably. He let me down low enough for me to wrap my legs around his waist. Say you sorry, he demanded. No, you started it, I replied. He began tickling me, I was weak from laughing so hard. When I turned my face, he was staring at me. He latched onto my lips, and that was all she wrote. He had my ass hemmed up against the door, pulling my shorts to the side. He slid his finger across my clit, then eased it in me. That shit had me riding the shit out of his fingers. Stop moving like that, I'm just trying to make you come, sexy. But if you keep that shit up, this dick gon' replace my fingers, he groaned, in my ear. Please replace it, replied, and that nigga had my shorts off me quick. Grabbing his wallet, pulling a condom out, sliding his boxers off, and sheathing his dick. He grabbed my waist and positioned his dick at my opening, slamming me down on him. I met him thrust for thrust, he was fucking me so good, I was seeing stars. Damn shorty, bounce on that shit, he roared, and I did just that. We were fucking the hell out of each other, and I felt the pressure building in me. I'm coming, shit. I'm coming, Gabe. I screamed, bouncing on the dick. He moved from the door and put me on the bed. Turn around, I want to see that ass jiggle when I'm hitting it from the back, he groaned. This nigga was tearing my ass up, damn, this dick was going to have my ass hooked. A few minutes later we were both coming. I know the people next door to us heard my ass because this nigga had me in here moaning and screaming like a mad woman. I just texted Truth, he said your friend is on her way to the room. I'm going to go change clothes, you want to hang out with me later today? Gabe asked. Sure, just call my room and let me know what the plans are, I told him. He got himself together, gave me a kiss and left the room. I can't wait for Shad to get her ass in this room, I wanted all the nasty details. I went to take a shower and reflect on that dick lashing I just got. I'm just going to be a hoe on this trip because that nigga got it, and I want more of it. When I was done with my shower, I heard the music in Shaz's room. I barged right the fuck on in, this bitch thinks she grown. Why the hell you open the door like that, she asked. Nah, B, why the hell you out here in these Mexico streets giving it up for a real nigga? I looked at her with a smirk on my face. Yeah, oh my god. I swear I don't feel fucking guilty, shit, all I'm feeling is that pipe he was throwing. She squeezed her thighs together, shaking her body and shit. Well damn, say that shit louder, so the people in the back can hear you. Do that shit sis, be the biggest nasty hoe you can be this week. What goes on in Cancun, will stay in Cancun. I'm gon' tell you now, I have already started my hoe season, I told her, we both fell out in laughter. I feel bad because I didn't tell him I was married, she stated, looking over at me like I was going to tell her it was going to be alright. Bitch please, I'm going to tell you how you need to ride the dick sideways. Ha, it's not like y'all gon' see each other after the week is up. You not trying to marry the man, you just trying to see what that dick is like. Continue on your research, and when it's time to go we out of here. We decided to relax for a while, we made plans to meet up with the guys and a couple of their friends to do some excursions. Chapter 8 Gabe, Igga, you ain't shit, how you just gone kick me out my own damn room? I asked True. Because I needed to be alone with my butterfly. What the fuck, I look like having a woman here and your duck neck ass in the room. Your ass is rich, it would have been nothing for you to go and get another room, True responded. I looked at this nigga crazy for two reasons. Nigga, your ass rich too, you could have done the same thing. But knew you had my ass looking like a homeless dude, and who the fuck is Butterfly? I asked with my face twisted in confusion. Don't worry about it, what time are we heading out? He asked me. They said around 4, so we got a little time to chill, I told him as I walked in my room to relax. A couple of hours later, Blaze had called and said he and Cotter were walking out of the room and would meet us in the lobby. I called Gia, to let her and Shan know where to meet us. They gon' meet us in the lobby, I told Truth, he nodded, and we were on our way down to meet everybody. When we got off the elevator, they were waiting for us. Shit. Truth mumbled under his breath. What's wrong? I asked him. That woman is fucking fine, she can't wear that shit she has on with us. She needs to go change, Truth stated, and this nigga was dead serious about that shit. True, how you gon' tell her what the hell she can and can't wear? Oh shit, bruh, please don't tell me your ass hooked off the pussy. Please don't say it, because you not gon' be able to keep fucking this chick and leave her alone after this trip is up, I stated. Truth not like me when it comes to women, he loves hard as hell. The last relationship nearly took my dude out because he gave Stacy everything she ever wanted, and his heart was the leading component. That bitch was just an undercover whore, there is nothing good I can say about her ass. She was bad all the way around and I'm glad she got caught with her bullshit. I'm not hooked off shit, she just can't wear that. She barely has anything on, I would hate for a nigga to be disrespectful to her. Cancun will never be the same again, Truth spoke as we both walked up to the crew. He immediately pulled Sha away, and they were talking the entire time Sha was smiling. She has no idea who she was dealing with, that nigga was not playing. When he spoke that shit was law, and he meant it. What's up, sexy? I spoke to Gia and she smiled. I liked her vibe, she was down to earth, and that pussy was a hit. I set everything up, we are going jet skiing, and then ziplining, Quader spoke. Cool, is the car service here? I asked him. They will be here in 10 minutes, he stated, and I turned to tell Truth. Yo man, the service will be here in 10. I yelled out. He nodded, never diverting his attention away from Shanice. I grabbed Gia's hand, and we all walked out of the hotel. Are you excited about getting out today? I asked Gia. Yes, I'm excited about a lot of things, but this should be fun, she spoke with excitement. Enjoy yourself, because I'm going to enjoy you tonight. Told her. Boy, you ain't said nothing, shit, we don't even have to go. I can zip line on your dick, that shit would be dope as fuck, she said, walking to get in the truck. My dick instantly woke up, looking for some action. Damn, who is this girl? One shook my head and hopped in the awaiting truck. We spent a few hours out in the water on the jet skis. Truth wanted to parasail, the shit looked fun, but I was cool. You not gon' drive no damn boat pulling my black ass in the air, fuck that. Shanice decided to do it with him, and they seemed to be having a good time. We should do the zip lining tomorrow, those damn jet skis wore me the hell out, Gia stated, sitting down on her beach towel. I'm cool with that, I would rather get to know your insides better. I looked over at her to see her reaction to what I said. I'm down, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of loose chick. I just promised myself that I was going to live my best life on this trip, she responded. Gia seemed like a really cool ass person to hang with, and I was feeling her vibe. We all good, baby girl. We all sat around and had some dinner, and then headed back to the hotel. I spoke to Gia, and we agreed that I would crash in her room for the rest of the week. Shad is staying with Truth and I can't understand how she got my dude to agree, but whatever works. So, I need to know the basics about you. Your last name and age. Shit, I want to make sure I'm not dicking down some jail time, I stated, and we both burst into laughter. What? Really? I gave her ass the side eye. Hell yeah, you can never be too damn careful these damn days. As a matter of fact, let me see your damn ID. She looked at me like I was crazy, but fuck that, I was serious. Are you serious? She asked me as she got up from the couch. As a heart attack. I shrugged. She retrieved her wallet and gave me her license, and I was satisfied. Gia Matthews, and you 28. Damn you old lil baby, I laughed, giving her license back. Let's go, nigga, don't think you gon' handle me and you not have to show your credentials, she stated. Girl, I'm a grown-ass man, with some grown-ass pipe. Let me show you how old I am. I walked up to her, lifting her from her feet and carrying her into the bedroom. Our lips crashed together, I removed our clothing and massaged her clit. She began moaning and squirming, and my dick was getting harder and harder. I went to grab a condom, quickly sheathing my dick and sliding in her ass so quick I think she forgot to breathe. Because I know my ass did. SSSS shit oh fuck, she moaned. Tonight, I'm going to take my time fucking this good ass pussy, I stated as I moved in and out of her as her pussy gripped my dick. Damn girl, fuck hey this shit is good as hell, I groaned as I thrusted deeper and deeper. I gripped her wide hips and began punishing the pussy, just as she was meeting me thrust for thrust. Fuck that slow shit, we were trying to go for broke in this damn room. Oh my god. Fuck Kay, she screamed, she was coming so damn hard she almost pushed my dick out. We were going at it for about 45 minutes. This shit is too fucking good, I groaned as I shot my load in the condom. We keep this shit up, baby girl won't be able to get rid of my ass. The only thing is, I don't know if I could put her in my rotation. She got the type of pussy that will make me give up my starting five. See that's the type of pussy I don't need. I can't be getting caught the fuck up out here in Mexico. Chapter 9 Shanice had spent the entire week with Truth, and I can't tell you how many ways that man had me the fuck twisted up. We shopped, hung out a little with our friends, but mostly spent a lot of time in this damn room. We talked a little about our childhood, and he told me that he was in the streets. I decided not to tell him that I was a lawyer, I just felt like I should keep certain information to myself. Like me being married, that was something that decided not to tell him. I didn't mind that he was a street dude, Los, was in the streets. I had no plans to ever see him again, and we both were good with that decision. This was our last night together and we decided to spend it in bed. I'm glad you allowed me to show you a good time, Shanice. I enjoyed every fucking inch of this body, Truth whispered as he licked and sucked on my inner thigh. When he ran his tongue across my clit, I thought I would jump out of my skin. I enjoyed you too, Truth. Oh, fuck. Baby, I moaned as he sucked my pussy like no one has ever done before. Sex with my husband was good, but the shit that Truth was giving me was mind fucking blowing. This pussy is so sweet, and I could suck on this pretty motherfucker all damn day, he groaned, and I fucking came all in his damn mouth. He eased up, not giving me time to catch my breath, and entered me, fucking me senseless. Tonight, there will be no nice and slow. I'm fucking the shit out of this pussy, so you will never forget who the fuck I am. Goddamn, this shit don't make no sense, he groaned as he pumped in and out, hitting my G-spot repeatedly, sending me into a crazy spell. I thought I was losing my mind. The way he was fucking me, I was unraveling and there was no controlling it. Oh fuck, Truth. I can't hold it, I have to pee. You have to let me up, oh my god. I screamed like someone was killing my ass, as a rush of fluids poured from my body. I was lightheaded, and I felt like I was going to pass out. Fuck yeah. That's how you come on some dick, that was all cum, baby, he growled. Still thrusting deep in my folds, and we were fucking like there was no tomorrow. Shit, there would be no tomorrow for us, we both go back to our regular lives. I'm coming again, shhhmmm, fuck. I moaned. He pulled out of me so fast and latched onto my pussy, catching all of my cum. He then slid back in me and beat the pussy all the way up. Fuck bite, shit, he growled as he came long and hard. For the rest of the night, we sexed each other down. The next morning it was time for me to meet up with Gia, so we could leave and head back home. I had a really beautiful time with you, Miss Shanice. I understand what we agreed on, but if you change your mind, you can call me, my number is on the back of this card, Truth spoke, placing the card in my hand. Thank you, I enjoyed myself with you as well, I told him and leaned over to give him a kiss. I turned with my bags and walked out of the room. I pray to God that I can get this man out of my system. I went down to the lobby, and Gia was already downstairs waiting on me. I thought I was going to have to send the police for your ass, she stated. Girl, that was the hardest shit, I didn't want to leave his ass at all, I told her. I bet the hell you didn't. Shit, as fine as his ass is, I would hate to leave him too, Gia laughed. We walked out of the hotel and got on the shuttle heading to the airport. About 5 hours later, I was pulling into my driveway. Lo's car was home, so I knew I would have to deal with his shit. The entire time I was away and with Truth, I didn't think about his ass, not one time. I know I have to deal with him and get down to the bottom of the bullshit. My phone began to ring, and it was my mom. I know I was going to get cursed out. Lisa Suthers played no games with my ass. Hey mom, I answered. Don't hey mom me, Shanice Davis, what the fuck is your problem? Do you know how many times I called your ass, and not one time did you answer the damn phone, my mother yelled, and I was wrong for not returning her calls. One did talk to her the first couple of days, but after that, I was too busy talking to Truth. Mom, I'm truly sorry, the signal was bad. But I know that is no excuse, it won't ever happen again, I stated. It better the hell not happen again, I forgive you this time. How was your trip? She asked. It was the best time of my life, Mom, I really enjoyed myself. Now, I need a day to just unwind. I will stop over tomorrow after work to come and see you, I said, and she was okay with that. We said our goodbyes, and I got out of the car walking into the house. Babe, I'm glad you are home, I know you pissed at me. I'm not cheating on you, Shad, I swear you are the only one. The chick just asked me a question and it was loud as fuck in the bar, Los explained. His story sounded crazy, but he seemed to be sincere. Los, I'm going to let it go, but if I find out differently, just know that I'm done, and I'm serious about that shit, I replied. We good baby, now go get yourself ready for daddy. I missed your fine ass, he spoke, and I was nervous. I had been getting my shit blown out by Truth, there was no way that I could have sex with my husband right now. What the fuck have I done? This shit is so fucked up now. I was filled with guilt. Chapter 10 Truth needed to get my shit together. I have been thinking about Shanice since we left Mexico. That fucking trip was a month ago, and the urge of wanting to see her was killing my ass. It was just something about her that had me the fuck open. I kept telling myself not to get in too damn deep with the situation because I wouldn't see her again. That is the deal we made, but damn if that shit wasn't hard. Not only did I want to see her, but I also wanted to be deep inside her ass. My phone ringing jolted me out of my damn thoughts. What's up, Gabe? I answered. You on your way to the party, yet? He asked. I'm leaving out now, I replied. Alright, I will see you in a few, Gabe responded and ended the call. Tonight, we were celebrating how far we have come in the game. My whole damn team was eating good, and I wanted to celebrate that shit. I rented out this nice venue and invited the niggas that copped from me, my team, their spouses and family to come out and celebrate with us. By the time I made it to the venue, it was packed to capacity. I made my way to our section that I had the planner rope off for me and Gabe. This shit is fucking lit. I like to see our people having a good time with no fucking drama, I said to Gabe. You got that shit right. Quader even got a chick on his arm and she bad as hell too, Gabe stated. I looked over, and she was a nice looking woman. Quader made his way over to us. What up? This is my friend Tammy. Tammy, this is my best friend's Truth, and Gabe. Quad said, dapping us up and introducing his friend. What's up, bro? Nice to meet you, Tammy, Gabe, and I both replied. It's nice meeting you both. Quad, I'm going to get me a drink and I will be right back, Tammy stated and walked off. Where the hell you meet her at? She nice, bro? Gabe asked Quader. I just met her about a week ago, and we've been kicking it. She cool, but she is not my girl. You know I got too many to be tied down to one, Quad expressed. I feel you on that shit, I'm trying to see what I can get into tonight, Gabe replied. It's plenty moving around in this bitch tonight. We all burst into laughter, some of the crew came up to chill with us. Look at this goofy nigga, did you ever talk to him about that shit that happened at the trap the other night? Gabe asked me. Nah, don't worry, I plan to discuss the shit with him, I responded, just as Los walked up. He has been fucking up lately, and I needed to get to the bottom of that shit before things ended really badly for his ass. Truth, Gabe, what's up fam? Los spoke. What's up, man? How is everything? I asked him. Everything straight, Los said just as some chick approached. Hey baby, I didn't know you were going to be here tonight. I thought you wasn't coming. I know you told me to stay home but I needed to get out, the chick said to him. Why don't you the fuck listen? The shit is not a good look right now. I need you to go the fuck home, and I will be there soon. Go right the fuck now, Kayla. Los yelled at the girl, and she rushed off without argument. Gabe, Quad, and I looked at this nigga shaking our head. Every time we turned around, he had a different woman. He told us he was married, and his wife lived in New York. He said that they were separated, but he wouldn't give her a divorce. I can't get down with niggas or women like that. That was the same shit Stacy, my ex, was on. She was married and had a child but trying to fuck with me like she was a single bitch. Then she got pregnant and said the baby was mine, but she got caught up. I overheard her on the phone talking to her nigga, telling him that his baby was doing good. Stacy and I were not living together, but we damn sure were together. I had asked her to move in with me several times, but she would always say that it wasn't the right time. Come to find out her and her husband weren't together, but they were still fucking and trying to work things out for the sake of the kids she already had. I have never met her husband, and I'm glad that her ass is gone. I'm sorry about that truth. I told the chick not to come because I was bringing my wife tonight, this idiot had the nerve to say. How the fuck does that sound, Los? You told your side. Bitch to stay home because you wanted to bring your wife? Nigga, you slow there should have never been a side bitch. Gabe told him, and I shook my damn head. Hey baby, I was looking everywhere for you, a voice that I would never forget spoke. I looked up, and I almost jumped up and choked the shit out of this bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm right here baby, let me introduce you to my business associates. This is Truth, Gabe, and Quader, y'all this is my wife Shanice, Los introduced and if looks could kill this woman would be the fuck dead. Hello, it's nice to meet all of you, Shan nervously stated. Shanice, you look familiar but it's nice to meet you as well, Gabe spoke, with a smirk on his face. Shad, what the hell are you doing here? Tammy asked walking up, hugging her. I came with Carlos. Excuse me, I need to go to the restroom, Sha said and walked off quickly. I bet the fuck she does need to go to the restroom. Hold on, I'm coming with you. Tammy yelled out to her, walking off trying to catch up with her. I'm going to the bar to get me a drink, Los stated. I was sitting there like a raging bull, I was so damn mad. Dude, please tell me that she told you she was married. Because this shit is fucking insane, and she married to that lame ass nigga at that. Gabe spoke. She said nothing. I roared. Damn, that is fucked up. Listen, bro, I know you want to snatch her ass up, but not right now. This isn't the time, nor the place to handle the shit. Just let me know your plan, and I'm with you on it, Gabe spoke, but I was about to explode. I knew if I didn't calm down, I would act a damn fool, and no one was going to be able to stop the storm I was bringing. I hope Shanice understands that she was going to see me real soon, and that shit was not going to be a pretty sight. Gabe make sure he drinks up tonight, and get his address, I barked, as I stood to walk off. Gotcha, he responded. I had to walk away so that I could get my shit together. I took a walk outside, I started to go into the bathroom and snatch her ass up out of there. I just didn't need to cause a scene right now. My phone was vibrating in my pocket and it was my foster mom calling. Hello, I answered. Truth, I need for you to come by and see me. I need to talk to you about something, she stated. I will be by as soon as I can, I told her ending the call. This was not the time to deal with what she needed, because if it were important, she would have said it right away. Chapter 11 Gia made a mistake by sleeping with my baby daddy. Tommy came over the other night. We had a few drinks, and one thing led to another. Ever since then he has been acting all damn clingy talking about he wants me back. Fuck that, it was just sex, there was no way in hell I was going back to Tommy. I told his ass that, and his response was that he was going to get me back. I wish I would have gotten Gabe's number, I had gotten used to being around him. I don't know how to find him even if I wanted to. Melanie was staying at my mother's house tonight and I didn't have shit to do. I tried to link up with Shat and Tammy, they both had plans with they boo things. I guess I would chill and get some much needed rest. My phone was ringing, and I ran to my room to grab it. Hello? Gee, where are you? Girl, what the fuck happened in Mexico, bitch? Tammy asked me, and I was confused as hell. Why, what's up? I asked her, hoping she would just get to the point. Remember I told you my friend invited me to a party his boss was throwing, she spoke. Yeah, what happened? I questioned. Well, Shat and Los are here as well. But that's not all, the boss that is throwing the party is Truth. Sha said she was with him while y'all were away. Big she never told him she was married, and Los works for Truth. Bitch, this tea is too much for me, y'all some dirty hoes. How the fuck did Sha end up fucking that nigga? Never mind, don't answer that, I saw his fine ass. I would have fucked the dog shit out of his ass too, Tammy went on and on. Get the fuck out of here. What did Truth say? I asked her, as I went to go pour me a drink because baby this shit was fucking crazy. That nigga had smoke coming from his ears and his ass. All I can say is he better not fuck with my friend. I'm gon' shoot that nigga, he too damn big to be fighting, fuck that. I wasn't there when the initial introduction happened. I was trying to get some alcohol in my system, Tam stated. Where is Shad? I asked as I sipped my damn drink. I know Shanice was about to piss on her damn self when she saw Truth. She went to go find Los so they could go home. My friend trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. I can't say that one blame her ass, because I'm sure fine ass is on the prowl. Tammy replied, and she might be right. I hope Shad is okay, I will call her in a few, I told Tam. Yeah, do that, I need to make sure she good and get back to my damn date. Do you have to work tomorrow night? Tammy inquired. Yes, I will see you tomorrow night, I responded, ending the call. Tammy was a barmaid at the club I worked at. Damn, if Tammy was at the same party as Truth, I'm sure Gabe was there. I quickly dialed her ass back, her voicemail picked right up. I called a few more times getting nothing but the voicemail. I sent her a text, asking her to get Gabe's phone number for me if he was at the party. I prayed he was at the party because I wanted to see his ass again. I heard my doorbell, and I went to answer the door. I saw that it was Tommy, and I rolled my eyes because I was not for the shit today. What up, where is my daughter? He asked. She is at my mother's house, you could have called me before just popping up over here. I told you about that shit, Tommy. What if I would have had company? I yelled at his ass, this shit was not gon' work. I wish you would have a man up in here, then you and I are gon' have some real fucking problems. If I find out you have my daughter around other niggas, I will fuck you up, yeah, he roared. Get the fuck out, how about that hot shit? You don't pay no damn bills up in here to even think you calling shots up around here. You don't see me over at your damn house, trying to run shit with the 1,000 bitches you have in and out of there. Bye, Tommy. Opening my door for his ass to walk right the fuck up out my shit. You heard what I said, he said, turning to walk out. I slammed the door and went to finish having my damn drink, this nigga was tripping. Chapter 12 Gabe he party was still going on, and I don't know where the hell Truth went to. I hope he calms the fuck down because that nigga will turn this party upside fucking down. Los will easily die and not have a clue why he was dead. Did you find him? I asked Quader. I don't know where his ass could be, maybe he left. Quad shrugged. Let's hope the fuck he did leave, can you believe that shit though? Los? Really? I would have never put that shit together. Sha doesn't even look like she belongs with a scrub ass nigga like Los. You right about that shit, you got company coming your way bruh, Quad spoke, and I turned to see what the fuck he was talking about. I shook my head because I know Monty was about to get on my last damn nerve. She was fine as hell, but this chick was beyond fucking crazy. I always let a fat ass cloud my judgment with women. I think God was punishing me for some shit I did in the past. Gabe, I thought you were going to call me when you got back, she whined, stepping into my personal space. Why the fuck you sound like a wounded animal? Talk regular or go back where you came from with that whining shit, I expressed with irritation in my voice. Tonight just wasn't the night for all that. I'm sorry, baby, are you gonna stop by tonight? I missed you, and I want to show you how much, she stated, with her lips poked out. I will call you, text me your address. I have never been to her place, we always went to a hotel. One thing is for sure. I never took a woman to my house, and I never will. The only woman stepping foot in my shit is my wife, and I'm not on that marriage shit at all. Okay, I'm sending it to you now, she excitedly replied, letting me know she was about to leave. Look at this fool. Quad nodded at the bar and Los was fucked up. Shanice was trying to get him up from the bar. Finally, his right hand Jarvis came and helped her get him out of there. Damn, we got that nigga pissy. I hope he doesn't think we cool because we were sitting there drinking with him. Quad laughed. Shit, he was drinking. Most of our drinks were water. I burst into laughter. Gabe, my friend Gia, told me to get your number. She said you knew her, and she would like to call you. Quad's friend said when she approached us. You said Gia. I asked to make sure I was hearing her right. I thought I would never hear that name again. When we left the islands, we never exchanged numbers. Yeah, you were all in Mexico together, Tammy replied. I gotcha, Quad, make sure she gets my number, I'm about to bounce. I dapped him up and said my goodbyes to the both of them. When I walked out to the parking lot, it was still packed with cars. I jumped in my 2019 Maserati Ghibli, deciding to go ahead and check Monty out. When I pulled up to the address that she gave me, the house seemed dark, so I shot her a text. When the porch light came on, I got out of the car and headed up to the door. I'm glad you stopped by, she said, pulling me in the house. Where is the bathroom? I asked her. T will show you where my bedroom is and the bathroom. I followed behind her and she pointed in the direction of the bathroom. When I turned the light on, I jumped back into the hall. Roaches were scattering every damn where in that shit. I can promise you Gabe wasn't taking a leak in that shit. This bitch doesn't know she got a motherfucking insect problem. What's wrong? Are you okay? She asked me like she doesn't know she needs Terminix up in this bitch. What's wrong? Did you go in your damn bathroom and see the 1,000 fucking bugs you got up in there and shit? As soon as I said that shit, something dropped on my head and began moving around. I thought I was going to lose my damn mind. I know that wasn't no fucking roach that fell on my damn head. Is that why you got the lights off in this bitch? Turn the fucking lights on. I yelled. Her ass moved slowly, turning the lights on. When the lights came on, I immediately pulled out my gun. This was one nasty ass chick. Roaches were crawling all over the fucking place, and he was moving down the stairs to the fucking door. Baby, wait. I'm sorry, don't leave, we can go to a hotel. I know you not gonna leave over a few bugs. Monty yelled out. A few. Bro, you need to burn this motherfucker down, and never invite another living soul in this nasty bitch. I should beat your ass for inviting me over here to fuck in this roach motel you call a damn house. Lose my number and get your nasty ass some cleaning lessons. I roared. I ain't never been involved in no shit like that. I was going home to scrub my skin the fuck raw. That was another thing that was going on my list. Never go to a chick's house. This shit was going to have me scarred for life. I should turn around and do a drive-by, but as many of those niggas as there was crawling around in there, them bitches may shoot the fuck back. Chapter 13. Shanice was so fucking nervous. I can't believe that Los was working with Truth. My luck can't be that fucking bad. I never thought I would see his ass again. We had made it home and thank God, Los was able to walk a little bit. After getting him situated, I hopped in the shower. When I finished showering, I decided to try and get some sleep. The look on Truth's face would not leave my mind. Gia had been calling me non-stop. I told her I would call her ass back in the morning. I needed to process this shit. Los was sleeping his ass off, and I was restless. There was no way I would get much sleep tonight.
Sorry.
Everything between Los and I was going well. He spent more time with me, and I was happy about that. My phone beeped, and I knew a text had come through. I'm sure it was no one but Gia, texting me back this late. I grabbed my phone off the nightstand, and it was from a number I didn't recognize. Unknown, you got 20 minutes to come and talk to Mimi. Who the hell is this? Unknown, the nigga you forgot to tell you we're married. Oh my god, how did he get my damn phone number? This shit was all bad, there was no way that I was going to meet this man. Me, look, Truth, I'm so sorry. I didn't tell you because we agreed to spend that week together. I didn't tell you much about me nor did you tell me a lot about you. We agreed to just live in the moment, no strings attached. Unknown, you being married could and would have changed any decision I made on that trip. However, I'm not going back and forth over text. Your time is running out. If you don't come to me, I'm coming to you.
Mm.
Me, Truth, I'm happily married, and I won't be coming to see you. I'm so sorry about all of this. I promise I'm not a cold-hearted person, but you can't contact me again. A few minutes went by and he never responded. I felt so bad about what I had done. I should have been honest and told him why I wanted to do what we did in Mexico. He is right, maybe that would have changed his decision. But what was I to do? The damage was done, I was a married woman. 30 minutes had passed, and I guess he decided to drop it. My god, even though I was nervous and scared as hell, seeing Truth tonight had me in my feelings. He was a gorgeous ass man. Calling him fine was an understatement. Thinking about his ass had me thirsty. I got up to go downstairs to get some water. I should have left a light on down here. When I made it to the bottom, I turned the lamp on and almost jumped out of my skin. Truth was sitting on my damn lounge chair staring a hole through my ass. Truth, are you crazy? What the hell are you doing? My husband is upstairs, and this is our home, I whispered, clearly angry and scared. I know where your husband is, and do it look like I give a fuck? I don't do well with people fucking with me. You have to be straight with a nigga like me, baby girl. You didn't do that, you played with fire, and this is a fire you can't put out until I say so. I'm no stalker dude, but damn, I thought we were cool, Shad. Why would you do that shit? He stated. Truth, I was going through some shit with Los. A friend of mine sent me pictures of Los hugged up with some chick. I spoke, as I looked at the staircase. So, you used my ass to get back at your husband, he yelled, and I jumped, nervous that Los would wake up. Tears began to flood my eyes. I know it was wrong, and I swear I'm not that type of person. I really felt the attraction for you and wanted you wholeheartedly in my bed. In the beginning, it was payback, but once I got with you and woke up the next morning, that was all me, I told him. That was all you, huh? You still feel that way, Shad? He asked, walking up on me, pulling me into his chest, crashing his lips on mine. The way his tongue moved around, and he latched onto my bottom lip. I was fucking lost. I couldn't think straight. He lifted me up, laying my body on the staircase, hovering over me. Answer me, do you still feel that way, or will this be a revenge fuck, Shad? He growled, as he pulled my gown over my head and latching onto my nipple. I was losing my mind, and this shit was out of control. Truth began fumbling with his pants, freeing his dick as he continued his assault on my breast and neck, sucking the life out of my body. Truth, we can't do this. SSSS fuck K. I moaned out. You want me to stop? Say the word and I will stop. He said as he entered me, quick and precise, thrusting my insides so fucking good and hard. Oh god, keep going, don't stop. I missed you so fucking much, Hyatt. I moaned as this man fucked me with everything he had. The sex in Mexico with him was nothing compared to what was happening right now. That's right, butterfly, open that shit up for me. Fuck, he growled, thrusting in and out. Pushing deeper into my walls, hitting my spot over and over again. Shit, Truth, fuck me, I can't. Oh my god, the pee thing is happening again. Fuck, this is the best dick in life. Shit, I'm going to explode. Fuck K. I moaned loud, trying to hold in my screams by biting down on his shoulder. Fuck butterfly, kashayit. He groaned as he released. We
Hmm.
lay there for a minute, and then he eased out of me, pulling his pants up. He stared at me for a moment, turned and walked out the door. I sat there in disbelief. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck did I just do? This can't be my fucking life. Chapter 14 Truth is why I feel the way I do about relationships and commitment. I know.
All right, guys. So I gave you chapters 1 through 13. We'll pick up tomorrow at 14. I'm tired. I know I said 2 hours, but I ain't got it. I ain't got it. So I will pick up tomorrow with this. All right. You guys have a great night. Stay safe and dry.